Hey everybody, so today I wanted to go over just if you wanted to start over a business, where should you look? So I just have a couple thoughts here, three and a half mainly. The last one is the most important, by the way, so pay attention to that one. But let's get into it. So the first place you can start is answering the question, what do people come to you for? So this question is So this question I really like because this just talks about like the skills that you have, the knowledge that you have. So it could be like, an example is uh, fixing cars, like if you're good with cars or you're handy, fixing cars, or it could be cooking advice. My brother in law is a freaking amazing cook, and I ask him for advice, or health. Maybe you're really healthy, or you're really buff, or you run marathons or something like that, and people are coming to you for advice. So, what do people come to you for? Yeah, this can just be a couple different things. So, like, think of the last couple conversations that you had with people where you felt like you were helping them. What were you talking about? So, that's one spot. Number two is I'll just say normal for you. So something normal for you, abnormal for others. Here, I'll put that onto, actually, I'll just do two lines. Oh no. Abnormal for others. So this can be a little bit more unique and a little bit harder to think about too, because like what you do is obviously normal for you, right? But what do people think like it's weird or it's unique that you do? So, for example, again, like health. So, another example is like, for example, do you do cold plunges every day? Like, not a lot of people do that. Do you weigh your food or do you count your calories and track every single calorie or something like that? Like, that's actually kind of abnormal. So, like, what's normal for you, the abnormal? Another one is like, playing music. So, do you have a lot of instruments in your house? Uh, just so you know, not a lot of people have instruments in their house. So, if you have one or two or three instruments that you like and that you enjoy and that you create music, or like could be digital music, like if you're always on like a DJing app or something like that, making beats, like that's not normal. Normally people just listen to music; they don't create it, right? Or it could be something unique, like pool maintenance. Like, do you have a pool that you just like take super good care of? That people are like, holy crap, like your pool is really nice. Um, so these are a couple things that could be normal for you, but abnormal for others. So usually this comes in the form of like, wow, I didn't know you did that. Or some people saying like, wow, why do you do that? Tell me about that. Like people getting curious about what you do, right? And then number three is kind of along the same lines, but a little bit more like problem focused. So I'll just put it as stuff that you don't complain about. You don't complain about that others do. So what like kind of bugs you when you see somebody complaining about something? You're like, what? That's so easy. So that could be like, I don't know, uh, like cleaning your gutters or whatever. That could be an example. So let's say you just love cleaning gutters or your own gutters. People are like, what the heck? I freaking hate cleaning gutters. I don't even have a ladder, or I have to borrow a ladder from my brother in law, something like that. Or it could be like um, fixing broken devices. So do you love to take stuff apart? Do people complain about like their broken charging port or their broken vacuum or like an outlet or something or whatever? And as well, it could also be just like monotonous tasks. So do you love like just clearing out your email every day? Or do you love just doing like something monotonous, like data entry or something, or just something unique, monotonous that people complain about? Or, for example, like I talked with this one of my friends, and he bought a new computer, and he hated having to log back into everything, right? He hated having to do that. But anyway, stuff that you don't complain about that others do. So, for example, like for me, it's like personal finance. Like I don't complain about finances at all. I actually love it. I don't complain about stuff in the economy because like I kind of know what's going on and I love it. And like I have maybe a little bit more knowledge as well. That's kind of why I started a personal finance YouTube channel as well, along with this business YouTube channel. And that's just something that I noticed. I was like, hey, you know what? Like people are coming to me for financial advice. Well, not financial advice, but like advice around the economy or finances or just like dialogue, right? I don't actually give advice, right? Just FYI. What's normal for me is like investing every single paycheck. Like that's maybe not normal for others or abnormal for others. And stuff that I don't complain about. I do not complain about finances at all. Like I'm very grateful for all the finances and the things that I have going because I have a financial plan, and a lot of other people don't. So that's why I started a personal finance YouTube channel called Money Well Spoken. You could take and check it out, by the way. But these are a couple things that you could do. And then the bonus, here, let's just go over. I mean, yeah, the bonus is just. Um, Yeah, I guess it doesn't really fit. So let's put it on the other side. So the bonus is just, does it bring me joy? So I love talking about finances and business and helping others. So that kind of crossroads of helping others, finance, business, entrepreneurship, like all of this brings me immense joy, right? Also, like another kind of different way to say it is like, will it bore me easily or not? So will it not bore me easy? Because a lot of what business is usually just doing repetition or repetitive tasks so many times over, and you could get bored of it, or it could be just something that um, you get tired of and that you fizzle. Like I'll tell you what, like all of my past businesses that I've tried and that have failed is just because I got bored and I fizzled. I didn't fail dramatically. I didn't run out of money on any of them. I literally just like lost interest in the ones that didn't work out, and it bored me because it didn't bring me joy. So think about something that brings you joy. Think about something that you can commit for the long term and the other few things. Okay. So again, what do people come to you for? What's normal for you, abnormal for others, and then what's something that you don't complain about that others do. So hope this helps in anybody that's wanting to start a business. And leave a comment below on what else you're thinking about besides these three things, three and a half, four things, when you're trying to start a business. Anyway, thanks so much.